Welcome back to Oakhill, everyone. I'm just taking the size off the trailer because we're going to head up to the store and pick up some new bits for the cow feed. Running the updated version of Maize Plus means there are some bits we can buy at the store to put into the TMR. So we're going to pick up some mineral feed and some beet chips. I think we'll get a couple of pallets of each and see how that does. I really like these additions to the game. Add a bit more realism to making TMR. What I really dislike are these pallet forks, and I need to have a word with the shop about swapping it, probably for a big bag handler. Apart from the fact that the Maize Plus liquid pellet, not pellets or pallets, IBCs, so the molasses and the filtered water, you can't pick up with a big bag handler, so you might need the pallet fork still. Maybe I could get them to swap to a front loader tractor with good pallet forks. Who knows? So we'll run this back to the yard. I'm then going to bring up the Rohan trailer, isn't it? To get some beet pulp so that we can make some beet pulp silage. Again, just giving a bit of variety into what we feed the cows. The garden centre have a buy point for us for brewer's grain and beet pulp. Need to be careful not to use too big a trailer with buying this, or have trailers that magically avoid the collisions. So we'll get this in the clamp and then I'll grab the Magnum to get it compacted. We also have a very full silage slurry pit, so we'll get to that later as well. Always seems a shame to have the Magnum as a feeder tractor, but it needs the power. It's so heavy when it's full. That's pretty much compacted, so we'll get it covered up, and in a couple of days' time we'll have some beet pulp silage we can be feeding out. As I said, I'm now going to tackle this lake of slurry, something like 325,000 litres of slurry to clear out before we get to the harvest and things. But I've done a few loads down to the BGA and now have auto drive running the truck for us, because I felt like running a few fertiliser contracts just to give us a bit of a cash injection. Done a lot less contracting this year and really focused on progressing our own farm, getting through jobs a bit quicker, but I need to take the time to run the slurry backwards and forwards to the BGA, so while that's working we'll make some money. £4,000 for that contract, which is a nice boost and was fairly quick as well. And another 2.5 grand nearly off of that one, and 3 grand off another contract. So we've made about 18 grand out of contracting, just topping up the fertilizer, and I did a few more after that. I have a problem with contracts. We also pretty much cleared out the slurry tank, apart from the fact that now it's the next morning and it will have started to fill up again because we still don't have straw. But we do have a bunch of, I think, 40 cows to sell off. So we made about £27,000 off of that load, I think. Not bad. As I said, we should be into a nice steady income every day now, which is good because we can start to pay down the huge loan that we've got and maybe get a few bits for the farm. We've got another 10 loaded up to go and sell off. How much that brings us, and then I think we're going to use some of that money that we've made a fair bit from the BGA as well, to get ourselves a front loader. I've never used the Kramer before, so I really fancy giving it a try. It will work with all the tools we've already got in the yard, so we don't have to buy those. I think it's just going to be, as much as I love that case loader tractor I've been using forever, something with a bit more speed and manoeuvrability to get round to where we've got all the bales stored will just save me a bit of time feeding. Spend a lot of time feeding the cows, so hopefully this will speed things up. Next job I'm going to tackle is both of the cornfields need herbicide, so we'll get that done, and then it will really just be, from a field's point of view, waiting for the crops to be ready to harvest. Everything's fertilized, everything's been sprayed off. Need to wait for it to grow. Keep feeding the cows, probably keep mowing some grass. Yeah. life as a dairy farmer. I've done all of that first field, most of the second field, but we're out of herbicide, so just having a quick refill and then we'll get back down to the field and get that job done. So you've noticed I've pressed through a few days on here, really just trying to get to harvest at this point. Next day, getting some cows fed, so we're giving them a bit of the beet chips and a bit of mineral feed. I'm using the bucket this time to do it, so you can just drive up to the pallet and fill the bucket, which is really cool. And then topping off with whole crop silage. I think in here we have a mixture of grass silage, clover silage, maize silage, hay, whole crop silage, and then the beet chips and the mineral feed that we've added in. Give us some really nice beef cattle, hopefully. The Kramer worked really well. Really good addition to the farm. I don't know why I've not used it before. I think I thought it had a weird turning front loader thing, so I ignored using it, but it works great. Grass is all ready to cut. Again, I'm going to run through this fairly quickly because we've done a lot of mowing recently. I think I say in every video at the moment I've done a lot of mowing recently. Most of this is going to go to hay. We're going to make silage from the clover because we need that for TMR, but everything else is going to be dried off for hay, seeing as it's summertime. So I've had to ted this field twice. I hate tedding. But with Maize Plus, you have to do quite a bit of it, so that's been ted twice. Going to grab the rake as I've had coarse plate cutting the clover field. We'll get coarse plate on the rake as well, getting that rode up, and then I can get it baled and wrapped for some more silage. Could probably do with a bigger clover field, and if we run another year on here, which would be year 4, I think, I'm not sure what year we're on here, I'll probably replant one of these fields with clover or alfalfa so we can get some different grass products to put in CMR. We get more than enough grass silage now. And we've gone from not having enough to probably having too much, and I'm probably going to end up selling some off at some point in the year to the BGA. I think all of the grass is mown and tedded now, or might be being tedded. I might still have the tedder running on coarse play, and we're getting the clover baled up. It's been a really manic week for me. So much going on outside of Farm Sim and YouTube. I'm finding it really difficult to get content out, and I recorded this ages ago. I'm doing the voiceover. Yeah, lots of family stuff, lots of work stuff, and obviously doing the Maize Plus videos, and with Alien Pool helping the channel out. Those have taken off really well as well, so they take a bit of time to produce and prep for. I've got another one that I'm planning to do on the update to beet harvest and how that works with Maize Plus now. Big thanks to the Alien Pool, and if I remember, the link for his PayPal will be in the bottom of this video. If you like the Maize Plus stuff, help the guy out, drop him a pound, dollar, euro, whatever. So that's done. I've got 10 clover silage bales off there, which is not bad. Just going to say thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, give me a comment. If you aren't already, hit subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.